Alright everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today is the launch date of the RX 6600, which is half the die size of the RX 6600 XT. Now we all know that, and I'm just go ahead and say this out to Nvidia and AMD. Y'all gotta stop chop sizing graphic cards and making another graphic card. That means stop cutting the die size down and make another graphic card. That's not solving the issue. Basically, what y'all doing is creating mid-range graphic cards. As I wouldn't go ahead and say the RX 6600. I'll call it the RX 6400 because you took half the die size of the 6600 XT to make the RX 6600. That goes for Nvidia as well too. Start making these mid-level gaming cards. That is just not really solving the issue with the gaming market. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is I will be putting Jay's video in the description below. I'll be putting Scatter Vote video description in his video link in the description below, as well as Paul Hardware, as well as Hardware Unboxed. All their video link will be in the description below, so you can go ahead and click on down and watch the unboxing as well as the benchmarking of the RX 6600. And y'all go ahead on. I'm gonna let the consumers decide whether you should buy this card or you should just walk away from it. Now, just like I said, I don't demoralize hardware. Now, to the ones who's gaming on 4 GB, 6 GB, if this graphic card meets your needs at $330, then go ahead on and buy it. Right now, Newegg is completely sold out of them. So if you have to go to eBay, which I recommend y'all not go on eBay because you know if you're getting the card or you just getting scammed. And I will not be putting anything from eBay in the links in my description below because it is gouged in price. It is about 2 to 3% more than what you're paying for. Now, what should have been done for the regular MSRP for this graphic card is $280 or $290 because, just like I said, it is a half die size from the RX 6600 XT. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the description of this graphic card here. Alrighty, AMD releasing the RX 6600 graphic card. Now keep in mind, everybody, it is only at 1080p Ultra and 1080p gaming experience. That's it. It's not at no 1440p. It's just not at the 4K quality that everybody wants to be on now. So, you know, with these 1080p cards that's coming out now, it just said for only 1080p. And if you have a 720p monitor at home, then it is idolized for that as well too. Alrighty. Let's get right into it. Nice. It has 28 comp units of N-Ray accelerators, 32 MB Infinity Cache, 8 GB of GDDR6, and up to 2044 MHz of game clock. Powerhouse performance, powerful new AMD RDNA 2 compute units and AMD Infinity Cache paired with 8 GB of GDDR memory enables the ultimate future-ready gaming experience at 1080p max settings. Max settings means 1080p Ultra. I know some of you gamers know that. Now, For some of these games, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is at 79 frame FPS. Battlefield 5 is at 142. Call of Duty at 95. Deathloop is at 85. Far Cry is at 91. Hitman 3 is at 114. Resident Evil Village at 145. And World War Z Aftermath is at 175. Now, for some of the games that got low FPS, it should have been up in the upper 100s. Now, that is not good at all. Especially everybody loves some Assassin's Creed. I've seen people play the Assassin's Creed off the RTX 3060 12GB and they get way better FPS in 1080p max. Just like I said, just looking at the numbers right now, it's just not adding up. And for $330, and it's half the die size of the RX 6600 XT, it just not, to me, it just not worth buying. But for a quick fix for some of the gamers out there that want to play the top AAA and the esports games, then this will be a great option for you. But just keep in mind that Newegg is sold out, and if you do have a micro center nearby, then they might have some more on the shelves. If you think $330 is a quick fix for your gaming needs right now. Just like I said, got Fidelity FX Super Resolution and the games that they got out. Smart access memory technology compared with the new Ryzen 5000 series chips CPUs. It has elevated experience, RDNA 2, Radeon software, and FreeSync available. Now, the partners of these cards are ASRock, Asus, Gigabyte, MSI, Sapphire, PowerColor, XFX, and Yeaston. Now, AMD Radeon RX 6600, like I said, it is a half die size chip of the RX 6600 XT. We are at compute units at 28, base frequencies at 1626 MHz, boost frequency is up to 2491 MHz, gain frequency is at 2044 MHz, ray accelerator is at 28, peak pixel fill rate is up to 159.4 gigabytes per second, peaks texture fill rate is up to 279 GTS. Peaks have precision compute performance is at 17.86 teraflops, and peak single precision compute performance at 8.93 teraflops. ROPs is at 64, streaming processors at 1792, texture units at 112, and transistor count is at 11.1 B. Your TBP, which is typical board power, is 132 watts, which is great because we all know the RTX 30 series pulls a lot of power, total board power. So at 132 is great. Now the minimum PSU recommendation is 450 watts. So if you're on a 500, 600, or 700 watt power supply, you are good to run this card. Anything under 400, you will get a black screen. So make sure you are on the right PSU recommendation, which is 450. If you're higher than, if you're 450 or higher, you good. If you're under 450, you gotta go ahead and buy your new power supply. GPU memory, Infinity catches at 32 megabytes. Memory speed is at 14 gigabytes per second. Max memory size is 8 gigabytes. Memory type is GDDR6, and memory interface is at 128-bit. Memory bandwidth is up to 224 gigabytes per second. A super rendering format is at 4K support, yes. 4K H.264 decoded, yes. 4K H.264 encoded, yes. All this is like if you're doing video editing, it's gonna go ahead and read it in 4K, so your video can be edited out in 4K. Connectivity is 1 DisplayPort 1.4 with DSC, HDMI is 2.0, VRR, and FRL. It has a USB-C type, no. General AMD 6000 series. It came out today, and it has a 1/8-pin power connect. Now, just like I said, is this a quick fix for some of the gamers out there? Answer is no. Just keep saving your money and hope that Christmas time there will be some RTX 30 series on the shelves to go by to some gamers out there. It won't fulfill the needs of all gamers who needs a GPU right now, but if you're looking to go ahead and play your latest esport and AAA games, then this card is a great suitable fix for a gamer who wants a graphic card now to play their games. Just like I said, I will be putting all the content creators that I mentioned in their links in the description below, so y'all can go ahead and watch their videos and watch their benchmarks. And as a consumer, pay attention to detail, because if you get caught sleeping, you're gonna make a big mistake in ordering this card. So pay attention to detail, have an open mind about it, process your information carefully, and you make the decision. Is the RX 6600 is a good option for you. Now I'm gonna go ahead on and to New Age. Like I said, they are sold out. Sapphire Plus Radon is at $429. It's about $100 over. Everything else is about at MSRP, but just like I said, they all sold out. Here, the Hellbound is $29 over, because the MSRP tag is $330. So everything else is set right except for Super Dual and Gigabyte, which is a little over the price tag. $119 over the price tag. Just like I said, is this a good option for gamers? That's up to you guys to decide. I can't make that decision for you. I can only give you the information that I just got to watch it. And just like I sit down and said, the games that I play, I don't need these graphics cards at all. From an editing rig, I'm pretty much happy with my 1080p, with my W5 Pro W5100, and for my gaming rig for the light games that I play, which is my RPG, my puzzles, my Mortal Kombat X. It works great with my R9 270. I have no issues with it. I put everything at medium settings, so minimum, which is not an issue for me, because just like I said, I don't need a high-end graphic card to play those games, because I'm not playing those games that our gamers play into 2021. Alrighty, I would like to thank y'all for watching. Just like I said, I'll be putting those links in the description below, so y'all can watch and y'all decide. Subscribe for more content. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.